Yo, what's up? It's NLW here, back again with another video. Today, we got a box through in the post. It's filled with figures, and we're going to see what's inside. But before I look inside the box, I bet you're wondering, why are there 3 rings set up in the arena? Well, I'm in the process of filming a World War III NLW 24/7 3-ring battle royal, which will be out on Patreon soon, and I believe it's coming to YouTube in start of April, so it's probably going to be the biggest match I've ever done. I'm going to be 60 wrestlers going at it, but that's a video for another day. Right now, we've got a package, there's figures inside, and I'll show you what's inside. But before I do, like the video if you enjoy, also subscribe as we're trying to get closer to 800 subs. So without further ado, let's see what's in the box. So we've got a couple of things in here from Smith's. First of all, we've got British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. I saw this on pre-order a few months ago, decided not to get it, but I couldn't resist getting a figure of Matilda. That's really what sold it for me. I'll go into the detail a little bit more in a bit. And I also picked up Mia Yim because, and this is one of the basics I wanted for a while, I think Mia Yim's great. It's a shame she's in Retribution at the moment. However, I do like the figure, and I believe it's got actual feet joints, but we'll open it up, we'll see what it's like. But that's the reason I bought it, because it's got more joint movement than most other basics on the line. And I also got, I'll throw the box down here for a minute, I also got this in the post from TSM Customs. He actually sent me a custom the other day, but I'm still working on the putting the decals on, so that'll be revealed in another video. But shout out to him, and also shout out to him for selling me this, the Shawn Michaels D-Generation X, which I've wanted for quite a while, because I remember it was an exclusive a few years ago, and I've been waiting to find it in stores, but nonetheless can't find it. Anyway, I'll open these up. I'll show you a little bit more of the boxes. So you got Mia Yim there in the basic line 113, and then this Elite 82 exclusive Davey Boy Smith British Bulldog. There you see the front, and on the back you can see his career highlights. You can pause that if you want to have a look at it. But let's open them up and give it like a mini review of sorts. Yeah, so here they are out the packaging, and right off the gate, you know, I like them a lot, these figures, and Mia Yim, especially with those new boots. The you know, typically in basic series, I'll start with her actually. So we've got Mia Yim here. I'm a big fan of her in NXT. Obviously, do not care for what they're doing with Retribution, but at least she's getting paid, I guess. But still, you got the attire. I do like the head scan on this. For a basic, it's pretty good. I know they brought out like Tony Storm and Dakota Kai in basic form, but maybe not as detailed as this one is. So you got the blue hair and everything. The gear's pretty solid. You got the belt around here and the tattoos on the back. And again, like the tattoos there. And even though they've got this weird kind of arm going on and the hands, they're not dissimilar to the old women's figures hands, so that's kind of what you get to expect, although they have improved and upped their game with women's figures as of late. And then you can see the decals on the trunks and the trousers, and this is why I bought the figure, because I saw in photos that the actual joint on the foot moved, which is a must for me, especially when you're fedding and animating, because I used Tony Nese for a pick fed match, and he's got the feet where they don't move at all because it's a basic, and it's just terrible to animate with. So I'm glad that I've got this figure. Hopefully they reinstate these kind of boots. I know because of the boot cut where it is, that's why they've had it here, but I wish they'd do it for more of the basic series. And we move on to Shawn Michaels. Let's go on to next. So this is the DX attire. I think it's collector's edition or something like that, but you've got the hat there, and of course the classic DX shirt from my favourite time as a wrestling fan, because it's when I first got into wrestling. So I remember, I think this is from like Royal Rumble 2007, around that era. So he's got the long leg pants, and I used to have a version of this figure. You might have remembered it from early NLW in Jack's figure form, the Ruthless Aggression series. I like the head on it too, and it moves pretty well. Again, I like the bulkiness of the legs. This is the most up-to-date modern Shawn Michaels I've got in terms of attires. So this is the latest one, I think 2007. The other ones I've got are the Ultimate Edition and the WrestleMania 8. But solid figure, would recommend getting it if you can get your hands on it. But this is the one which I've been having my eye on for quite a while, the Davey Boy British Bulldog Elite Collector Series, Elite 82 I want to say. So let's start off with, oh what a beauty, Matilda. Again, this isn't posable at all, so you can't move the head or anything, but it's still nice to have that as like an accessory, I guess. But it would be cool if they just added, you know, even like a tiny little bit of joint movement on the legs, especially for us animators and pick feathers, you know, for posing wise. And it's got a little lead as well on her. And we'll go on to Davey Boy now and go a little bit deeper into what he's all about. So you've got the head scan here. I'm digging this. Again, I've got the SummerSlam 1992, but it's a basic. So this is the first Elite British Bulldog I have. And the attire, it's nothing to write home about. You know, you've got the basic tights from the Union Jack on the back, and the feet there, again, the Union Jack colours. It's a little bit loose in the legs, and the hands are a bit loose as well. Overall, the torsos are good. It's got pretty good movement. The only downside to this figure, again, is the loose legs, but that's not too bad, because once it's in position, I'll get it in position. Once it's in position, it stays there and it's pretty decent, but a little bit wobbly. But aside from that, solid figure. I would recommend getting it, especially for the dog. But I'm a sucker for these kind of like extra little tidbits. So overall, a decent set of figures. As I said at the start, you know, it was kind of an impulse buy. So I saw them on Smith's and I thought, oh, they're out for a good price. I'll pick them up. But what did you think of the video? Let me know if you enjoyed it by hitting the like button. Also subscribe, as we're trying to edge closer to 800 subscribers soon, and your support in getting there would be much appreciated. Got some more unboxings coming in the next few weeks, as well as some interesting videos coming next week, including Revolution videos and my Revolution predictions for AEW. That's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.